you work with a lot of creators. What would you say separates good from great?
Dude, that's a really good question. I would say now, because the landscape of content is changing, like if you asked me that question 10 months, not 10 months ago, if you asked me that question a little longer, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I would say the content needs to look very aesthetically pleasing. It needs to be like the color and the way that it's shot needs to be like pretty clean. I'd say it needs to appeal as if it's like a very like aspirational like lifestyle. And it needs to look really nice that you can post it so that people think that you're doing well. Like that would literally be like the framework of what content is on Instagram 5 years ago. All of the people that were popping off on Instagram were posting shit that looked really edited and really nice. Now, if you ask me what makes a great creator, I'm like, it needs to be authentic. It needs to be almost like shot on an iPhone where it's like very underproduced. It does not need to be like very nicely edited and done. It needs to be relatable, and it needs to give off a vibe of value where the audience, the person that's seeing it, is actually like taking something away from it that like adds to their life. That can't be the aspirational lifestyle that like they can never attain, and they're just following you through escapism so that they don't have to like live in the life that they're living. That's the way that it works now. It needs to be those kind of values. And that really for me is what makes a great creator. And so the creator look is completely changing into a more of like a regular person than like somebody that has a really sick camera and like lives in a mansion and like drives a sick car. So that's kind of what I look for now.
Right. So perfectionism was kind of, or like a kind of modeling a perfect lifestyle in all aspects, whether it be from the content itself to just the type of content being produced towards now where things are a little bit more authentic, and we've kind of come back to where things maybe a little bit more realistic as far as how people actually are living their lives, and it's not so much about really trying to doctor things up and make things
Yeah.
just a highlight.
Yeah, these platforms choose what is prioritized. Instagram chose that filters and highlight reel and like really aesthetically pleasing content was going to be what they prioritized. TikTok went a different way. They went with things that are underproduced, that are raw, that are relatable, and that look pretty scrappy. And now, because of that, that they've prioritized that, now people feel compelled to go on that platform and post because they feel like they can do it. On Instagram, that people didn't feel like they could do it because they felt like there's no way that I can post this. I live in a small apartment. I don't live in a massive mansion with amazing lighting and I have a nice camera. So it comes down to the platforms. And now we're at a point where it's almost like anybody can do it, which is an amazing place.